What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video for Homemade Muscle, I'll be interviewing a very special guy, Marcello, who I've been doing some online coaching the last 2 months. Marcello was at a really difficult point of his life when we met. He was going through a lot of struggles. You'll listen about it in the interview and the blog post that I wrote. But quick summary right now, Marcello was a guy really passionate with tennis up to last summer, 2016. So, his life was basically, his goals and his aspirations were all focused on tennis, becoming a really good player, until his doctors told him that he would have to stop, otherwise he might even end up on a wheelchair. So you'll listen about that more in detail coming soon. But that led to making Marcello depressed. He just quit on everything, started playing video games all day, got depressed, was binge eating, had also a lot of other problems at home, health issues with his mother, other people who had drinking issues in the family. So I felt that it was very important to share this story, because I know that a lot of you can relate to some of these or even more of these issues. And I know how it is to feel really stuck in your life at some point, to feel that you're in this quicksand of despair, that with every move you do, you just feel that you sink even more. So I wanted to share Marcello's story to show you that you can get unstuck, you can get out of that deep black hole, as long as you're willing to slowly put one foot ahead of the other. I want to show you how Marcello used his struggle as leverage to get out of his hole and even find a new purpose in his life. So right now, enjoy Marcello's story. Welcome everybody to another interview of Homemade Muscle, today with Marcello. Marcello, give us a quick intro of who you are, where you live.
Yo, I'm, like I said, Marcello Antonio. I'm from Austria and I'm 21 years old. And yeah, here I am right now with you all and hope you have a good time.
Awesome. This is actually our second attempt. Yesterday's attempt failed due to some technical issues, but today we're good to go. So give us a brief overview of your journey, starting I would say from age 16 with tennis, going into having your injury, your depression, struggling at home, and getting back on track. So give us a little quick cycle of that journey.
Okay, to make it short, I broke up school with 16 years old for tennis, and then I trained every day from then on. Tennis only 6 to 8 hours almost every day, and I broke up almost every relationship because nobody supported me. I did go all in this time. I did really live like a monk. I even broke up with my girlfriend that I really loved at this time because she didn't support me. I really wanted to do that. That was my only thing. And really they gave up everything for that. But there were a lot of problems and issues in this time because first of all, didn't have the trainer who really guide me in this time. I did had a lot of trainers, but they didn't guide me correctly. They had all this mindset of, just train more and more and more and then somehow it will work. But this doesn't work. And at the same time, I had a lot of family problems because my dad was alcoholic. He drank almost every day, and this was really a hard time for me because I love my family really. I live together with them, and then if you experience this every single day almost, that's hard. And at the same time, my mother had health issues. She had cancer in above early term. This was midterm. And she was on the deathbed. She lost a lot of weight. I mean, she lost so much weight that she was only bone and skins and had under 40 kilograms. And you can imagine how, and at the same time, she didn't eat a lot because she didn't have the skills, ability. That's what I want to say. Yeah. And the money problems were also a lot of pressure. And this all added up together. I had a lot of pressure on the tennis court because I wanted to be successful. I wanted to earn more money. I wanted to support my family. And this is when I started the obsession of training. And then sun injured me a little bit, but I didn't heal it properly. Then I injured it a little bit more and didn't heal it properly. And this added up with my lower back so much that at June 2017, I was in a hospital because I broke down in the tennis court and I didn't even have the ability to walk. For over 1 week, I was in a wheelchair, and I got the diagnosis that if I continue like that, I get completely whole body. How should I say it? I lose the opportunity to even live normal. Yeah. And that was the point for me where I radical from one day to another stopped tennis. And then I struggled for the next 9 to 10 months every day with it because I didn't want to accept it. And I really fell into a pit, and a deep pit. And I fell into depression, in a really hardcore depression. And I must really say, this is the first time, I must really be honest, when I thought in the past about depression, I laughed about it and said, he's depressed, I will just smile and go on. But when I really was in depression now and I experienced it, I really can relate to these people because now I really know what depression is. And also in this time, I ran away with video games. I played almost every day. I would just run away from my problems. I ran away from what I will do next. I developed this I don't care attitude in life, but in a negative way. And also I ate almost everything. I gained over 25 kilograms in this period and had a lot of binge eating disorder problems. So it was a really hard time for me. Mm-hmm. And that's the quick story.
Yeah. So quick summary of all that. You're this guy super passionate about tennis at age 16.
Yeah.
You quit everything for it. You do everything for it, even your girlfriend. You're struggling with family issues, but you still keep on training. You have an injury on your lower back, in case some people didn't understood that, which you initially sort of get over, but you also ignore. You don't allow it to heal properly. You don't take the appropriate measures for it to heal, and that just gets more and more inflamed and spreads all over your back until you reach a point this summer of 2016, where your doctors tell you,
16,
hey, dude, if you keep on going like this, you might even end up on a wheelchair. So after that, going through depression, looking for pleasure in anything that offers instant gratification, basically, which is food, typical thing we all do, I think. Distraction through video games in order to avoid life, to avoid problems. And I like what you said, that it's easy to say to people, when they're depressed, like, just get over it, just be strong, just blah blah blah. And you don't really learn to empathize with these people until you go through this yourself. And I have huge empathy for people who are depressed, because you're in this cycle where you want to get out of it, sort of, but there's no really way out. There's nothing works, and it's difficult to get that initial momentum that's gonna help you escape from it. So I think that's really great that you've had this experience now, because you're young, and I see that it has set you on a path of becoming a better person, a stronger person, a healthier person. And of course, still ups and downs will come, but I think this is a great shitty thing that happened to you. And I think you should be happy about it, and trust me, more shitty things will come. But the more you go through these negative experiences, the more you realize this natural cycle of up and down, that it's only pointless. Mental pain is only pointless when you don't grow stronger out of it, when you don't learn lessons out of it, when you don't find value in it. When you do, every time you'll go through pain again, the good thing is that you'll have a map in your head. You know, you'll have this this basically this understanding that, you know, okay, I know this sucks now and I'm gonna suffer again, and there's gonna be points where nothing will work, meditation won't work, exercise won't work, you know, but you still know that you have to keep on hammering them, you still have to keep on doing them, because they will once again build momentum. And it's because of that friction, when you're at that point where nothing works and you really struggle, that's the point where you're gonna grow stronger again through every negative experience of your life. And you know, once again, you'll have that awareness every time, that slowly you'll know that, you know, you'll see the pattern. So on one hand it will suck, but on the other hand you'll have a little bit of a more solid
foundation,
ground underneath you, to know that if you keep on going, you know, this will be in the past once again and you will be stronger again. So one of the things I think that young men struggle a lot with is having a sense of purpose when they're young, and I think that's why men like you find it in sports, as did I when I was young. You know, I got really obsessed about rowing. It became my life. I went to a different school, lost friends, and I got really obsessed about it, because I think it's the same with you. You know, we both needed a sense of purpose in our life, which are things that used to be, you know, these are things that are primal emotional needs that all men have, and when they're not fulfilled in other environments, at your home, at school, when you don't have mentors around you, male role models, you go and look for them at other places, such
YouTube.
as, you know, yeah, YouTube, professional sports. So what happened after that? So you got depressed, you tried to get back in shape, but you told me, basically tell me what happened, how you failed getting in shape initially, and how did you basically end up finding me and all that?
Well, at end October, something dramatic happened. My father was drunk again at October, and he had a car accident and a lot of other problems that I don't want to mention. And at this point, it just made like luck by me. I don't know why, but I just thought I must do something for my family again. This thought arose again at this time, and then I tried to exercise again, tried to lose weight again in November, but I done this radical approach again, and radical doesn't work for me. I mean, like I lost in 10 days over 5 kilograms. In 10 days over 5 kilograms, really extreme fat loss. But in just a few days, I got back then with a binge, again binge eating, even if I wanted. It's just a habit in my brain, and yeah, my will was not strong enough at this time. And then I started to look for YouTube for bodyweight videos, and then I found your video with the motivation, and then I thought, oh wow, that's I think at this point I just realized I must change something again, and then I bought your book like that, and a few others also, ebooks, everything. I read every day, and even when I played video games at this time, I didn't stop instantly, but I played video games at the same time. I listened to YouTube videos, and I made the commitment. I really do listening when I play or I make a bad habit. I do at the same time something good, and so I started to stop playing less. And at this point where right now I don't even play because I have other things to do, and it's really cool. But I didn't focus on stop playing instantly, but I focused on this thing and kept going. And in December I started then the program from Homemade Basket, and yeah, that's when I started my fitness again, but this time with another approach. That means with rest periods, no extreme session. I have really a proper warm-up. I have sets of strength and then you go on to the next. Don't push. And I think there's a big effort for me, because I always used to push, and to put down this ego of always pushing, and really with my brain really saying no. I do it the other way. I do it consciously. I do it with a plan. It works really fine, because I had daily wrist pain, I had daily front shoulder pain, I snapped the shoulders a few times when I played tennis, lower back, like mentioned. And right now, I must say, after 10 weeks, I have no pain in my wrists, I have no pain in my front shoulders, and lower back, just more mobility, better movement. I still have daily pain, but compared to before, oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Really great transformation for me personally, innerly. And yeah, I feel more alive. Even now, I had a lot of problems in the last 2 weeks. I slept 3 to 4 hours most of the time, but I still had energy. I still wanted to attack my problems. And the most important thing is I didn't binge once in the last 2 months or so. Not even once. Yes, I overate, but that's part of life.
Of course.
Overeating is part of life.
Of course.
And yeah, I think it's really cool. That's how I came to just YouTube. I googled home muscle or home body weights, something like that. Yeah. Then found yours. Yeah. Okay.
Great. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's really cool. You had some issues with your body from professional training and all that with tennis. We worked around those. You're still getting better. The wrist push-ups helped a lot with your wrists.
Yeah.
So yeah, we made tweaks here and there to keep you going. And I really love how this physical transformation also has triggered widespread changes in broader aspects of your life. So you're psychologically you're a lot better. You're thinking more about the future of what can you do.
Absolutely.
And what I really liked during your transformation, as we had Skype calls here and there, was like how your face basically changed, which is also something I observe in general in a lot of people who start depressed and getting to exercise and improve their moods. Same with me. If people have seen photos, like my oldest photo, I'm like, my eyes are like this really empty, depressed eyes. And the same thing I observed with you. Your eyes were really empty. They had like no flame behind them, no spark. And as we kept on talking, and as you kept on improving, and changing your body and all that, you also changed internally, because I saw like, yes, this guy now has like a sparkle slowly in his life. This guy has like has a fire in his belly, to live, to go after things. And like for me, that was the coolest thing to see with you, because we're also friends on Facebook. So I'd see pictures of you pop and like really smiley, and I was, wow, like this dude looks awesome. So I really enjoyed that, and that's I think I told people that exercise is a habit that once incorporated and once made fixed, it also triggers other widespread positive changes in your life. And that's not just me saying that. There are psychological studies. There are studies showing that exercise is even stronger than some of the strongest antidepressive drugs we have. So yeah, these are things that do work, but people have to have patience and get there slowly. You need to build those habits gradually in your daily routine. Add like a habit that will strengthen you mentally, like meditation. You also started meditating. You started walking. Things we discussed that I told you that can be very helpful. You took a lot of initiative on yourself. Basically you did the work. I just gave you some direction here and there. So I'm really proud of you and all the work you put in. And the other thing that I really loved seeing is how you made something out of this pain. You gave it purpose, and it's giving you direction now in life, because you're thinking that you want to start studying nutrition. You want to help people in your future career, people struggling with addiction issues, things you can relate through your family's problems, through your problems. And I think that's the most important thing in life, finding meaning in pain and using your personal pain to become a better person and a person of service to other people, right?
Yes, absolutely right. I mean, like, when I started with in December with the strength training program, I didn't know what my purpose is right now. I struggled with, I had a lot of problems, and I had a lot of fear and I had a lot of fear what I will do now. But I just kept doing the fitness routine. I just kept doing, focus on my health, losing weight, reading every day, not just and body weight stuff, also mental stuff about mindset, personal development. And then one day to another, I think it was a call with you, a Skype call I had with you, and then we talked about my future path, and then just bam, that's what I want to do. Yeah, it's a cool thing. I mean, and to the thing what you mentioned, for me when I started, I focused only on things that really matters for my next few weeks and months. What I mean with that is, what I focused on my strength training, I focused on my walking, I focused on healthy nutrition. I don't focus on low carb or dead carb or calories or all this. This doesn't work for me. I always tried it in the past. What I did is I focused on healthy eating, I focused on solid meals that I prepare, that I eat, and that I really enjoy what I eat, not just struggle all day. Like, nutrition and exercise should enhance your life, and when you realize that, really implemented this applicable wisdom or knowledge, then it makes a drastic change. Because right now I really enjoy going to doing strength training. I enjoy walking and listening or talking or whatever. I enjoy it, and I think that's a big difference. Before it was always this struggle, this push. And right now it's just, I do it because I enjoy it, do it because it does good to me now and later. Yeah, I think that's the recipe for a happy life, even if, with a lot of problems.
It's an investment as well, definitely. And not every day investing will feel great. There are always different days on how we feel. I'm also, you told me, I think that also a lot of people around you notice your change, and your energy. Like your sister, I think, is very supportive and very proud of you. She also, I think, she makes some really cool meals, right? I saw some pictures.
She cooks fantastic. I mean, right now she's a hobby for making photos with your meals, and she done a lot of cool photos. And yeah, support that. I love eating.
I'll put a picture somewhere here to make people jealous and hungry.
Okay. Yeah, and my family also. I mean, my mom has still a lot of health problems. But she's a tough woman. She's the toughest woman that I know, and yes, she still works every week, 6 days a week. So she's really a tough woman, and I'm really proud of her. And my dad, since the accident what I mentioned in October, the big one with a lot of problems, since then he drank not even once. I'm really proud of that also, because it enhanced a lot of our family relationship. I mean, over the years, when the wood is burned over and over again with these drunk days, I think there's not a lot still there, and it takes time to slowly build up again this wood what we was burned. And yeah, families stick together and all that, but I must really say honestly, the first few months I was really cold to him because I was hurt with my heart extremely. But I still know it's my family, and I want to change that. So we put slowly the wood again, and right now I'm really happy how it all developed. We're still building. It's part of life. It will never stop, and I think it's a good metaphor for family relationships.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's really nice to hear. Family is important, and for some people it comes easy, for other people it comes really difficult. I think that also your change also motivated the people around you, right? And your family motivated your father. I think that's one of the most awesome things in your story, that slowly you all grew stronger together and motivated each other.
True. My father lost also, I think, in these few months over 15 kilograms. That's a lot. He had 110 kilograms. Right now he had even less weight than me.
Yeah.
True story. And yeah, it's really motivating. My mother, yeah, everything is okay. My sister goes a lot with me now to the gym. I prefer, honestly, to train at home and do that training. But I still go to the gym with her because I like to train with her. And then I
No,
still,
homemade muscle is not about training only at home. It's
yeah,
about having a routine, as I said in the previous video. Basically, having a routine that can be applied anywhere. You know, that's the main philosophy behind this project. This is a
that's
routine
exactly.
you can do it at the gym. You know, maybe sometimes I work in the center and I don't have time to go back at home. Or now they were painting and it was smelling weird. So you know, I did my routine at the gym, no problem. I do my routine at the park. So that's the main
That's the thing.
philosophy behind it. You
Exactly.
know,
I love.
it's all about flexibility. And yeah, you so from gaining 55 pounds, um, you've been losing weight now. You've lost 22 pounds so far steadily in the last 2 months, and you've also gained muscle at the same time and
Yeah.
strength, which is a really big thing. You know, it's the holy grail of
You.
physique transformation and bodybuilding. You know, is losing fat while gaining muscle,
Yep.
and that's really cool to see. What else? I think we've covered pretty much everything. I think this was a pretty cool interview.
Yeah, I liked it.
I really liked it. I think it's actually good, you know. So as I tell you, you know, every obstacle is for a good thing. Yesterday's interview had problems, but today's was even better. So
Thank you.
that's good. Closing this interview, I would like you to give a message to young guys out there that are struggling like you know, because it's not easy to get out of that hole when you're really paralyzed by feeling sad, by feeling depressed, you know, when you're struggling. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to your issues. Some people will definitely have family issues like yours. Others might have, you know, the same things you went through with health issues, problems with
You have
losing
a lot
your
of
sport, your dreams, and all that. So, what would you say to a guy that's in a similar hole like right now, like you, and is just can't find the strength to get out of that, and you know, make those first steps that will help build momentum? What would you say to those people?
Before I say that, I must noch say that binge eating is a really underestimated problem. Even my family, when I was on the point when I had binge eating last year, when I said to my family, they just laughed and said, "It's just overeating, no problem." And the people don't take it seriously. And I think it's really important that internet is a beautiful thing, that they look for people who have these problems and connect with them and really share and motivate yourself with them. Yes, you're only depend on yourself, that's true, but in this point, and how should I say, in this phase of bad self-sabotation habits, you need help outside also. It's just like I had Anthony in this time. It was really motivating because I know next week I have Skype call with him. I must stay strong. It's an extra motivation. That's important. And like binge eating is really underestimated problem and really underestimated. Like I said, I talked a lot of people to that, and they say just, yeah, no, just overeating, and you feeling really shit in this time because you struggle every day with that. Yeah. It's like an alcoholic who works in a bar. He struggles. He will never get clean because he always confronts with alcohol.
Yeah.
And to your question, I have just one really important thing that really helped me, and I really realized it just a few weeks ago, is that don't focus on accepting what you've done in the past. First thing, like me, when I stopped tennis, the next 3 months I always try to accept it, but this doesn't work. What you must think is, what will you do now from now? Even if you have no purpose at the beginning, like me, just focus on finding your purpose, and this is with action. If just sitting at home, so like me, and playing video games, that nothing will happen. You must take action, do something, and don't focus on accepting your past. Focus on what you will do next. Focus on finding your purpose. Even if you don't know, who cares? Just start exercising 2-3 times at the beginning. Start trying eating more healthy and improve that. Don't aim for perfection. That's bullshit. It's really bullshit. Just focus on improving your life a little bit, and like as just an example. I don't know if you see it. when I started in December, I made just a few keystone habits like walking, like meditating, like eating a lot of veggies, and journaling, writing down a few things. I just started with that, and I checked it up every day. And with that, I built momentum, and then bam, 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 bam. Here I am. No wrist pain, no front shoulder pain. Everything was stronger, better. Yeah, that was it. Longer.
That's awesome, man. I'm really proud of listening to you and seeing this energy and like really different person that you are right now. And that was super wise what you said about accepting the past. While you were saying that, this metaphor came in my mind. It's some things that happened in the past initially will be really difficult to digest.
Oh yeah.
So it takes time. So you should work a little bit at accepting it slowly every day. But if you're overwhelmed yourself with that, I must accept this and I must get over it, blah blah blah, it's not going to work. You need to allow it. It's like this really heavy, greasy food that will stay in your stomach for a lot of time, and you just have to allow it to slowly digest day by day, and eventually you will digest it, and you'll feel a lot more better.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm really proud of you, man. Really happy for your journey. I'm really eager to see you kick ass. 2017, this will be your year. I told you that.
Absolutely.
And now you've put yourself online. Now there's accountability. People will keep you accountable because we're going to do a Skype call again. I'm holding you accountable let's do it, I would say, in 2 months, May.
Okay.
And let's see what's up with you then. So now you can't escape. Now you have to keep on training because people are expecting things from you.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you don't have to stress about that, but I think it's good motivation, and I would say that people who want to contact Marcelo, just leave him a message below in the comment section on YouTube. Let's open some conversations down there. Let's talk about stuff. Maybe even Marcelo would like to help other people. I don't know. That's your thing to choose. Other things that we want to focus now is also getting you a little bit more social, right? Opening up stuff like that. And I'm going to help you with that as well. Anyway, great interview. We'll be doing this again in the near future. Thank you for your time, Marcelo.
Yeah, thank you too.
Congrats, man. You're kicking ass. I couldn't be more proud of you. And until next time.
Yo.
Keep on training.
Keep on training, yes.
So I hope you enjoyed this interview. I hope that you are motivated by Marcelo. I would like to also hear some of your comments below. Well, maybe you want to motivate Marcelo. Thank him for doing this. Thank him for sharing all his struggles and all that, which isn't always easy for everyone. And I would like to hear what you struggle with most. And I also want to tell you that every month I'll be training one of you guys for free. So I'll be taking one of you guys, if you're interested, to do some coaching with me, online coaching, where I'll help you with your nutritional goals, exercise goals, and some mental barriers you feel you're struggling with. I'll give you support with that as well. So you can click on the link above where you can submit your email and name, and out of all the people that will put their name there, I will pick one person. I will train every month. I'll do this every month, and if you feel like it, you can even share your story as well on my channel, or if you don't have to. But the reason we did that with Marcelo was because it creates also accountability. So once you put yourself out there, something I did as well when I started this YouTube channel, you hold yourself accountable. People now are expecting things for you, and that keeps you more disciplined to your journey. And it also provides you with support because you understand that there are people also going through the same things out there. People will relate with you. People will leave comments below with who you can also chat. So That was all. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Check out the blog post as well. I'm going to link it above where you can read about Marcelo's story in detail. And until next time, keep on training.